Hi, it's Patty Durrell, the CEO of Rock Solid Fitness and a licensed physical therapist assistant, bringing you Real Talk this week. So, have you guys heard about blue zones and know what they are? So, blue zones are a fascinating area of the world. They're pockets of the world where centurions, or people who live well into their hundreds, are functioning not in a nursing home, not in a wheelchair, but in their home. Either their independent home or they're living kind of independently with the support of family or community. So these people are fascinating and have been studied a lot because, of course, if we're going to live to be a ripe old age of 100 or plus, we want to do it well. We want to be having a good time or experiencing a good life still, right? So I always say, like, whatever you're doing today, try to make it something that's going to improve your future, or that your future self is going to be really happy that you did. So if you want to live a good, healthy life and live well into your hundreds, these are some things that you might want to do in addition to your strength training and sleeping and eating. But we'll talk about those too. So strength training, of course, is a must here at Rock Solid Fitness. So also being active, like moving naturally. These people who are living in these blue zones, they either have to walk up hills and stairs to get to their grocery store, their church, wherever they're going. They're not driving as much, or they're doing physical activity every day. Maybe they're doing like 100 squats as they tend to their garden, or whatever it is that they're doing. They're doing activity as a part of their day every day. Another thing they do is they have purpose. They have some kind of purpose that drives them in their life that's bigger than themselves. It's not to watch the weather or to see what's on TV. It's a purpose that they contribute to some kind of a community. And that's a third thing. They have a community that they belong to outside of their family, some other organization or group of people that they are socially connected with. And being social is another thing that they do. So they're purposely social. They make sure that they have a social calendar and that they live up to that social calendar. They take it easy. They try to banish stress from their life. So sometimes we all have stress, but it's our perception of stress that can help us or hurt us. And if you want to learn more about that, you can study Kelly McGonigal, who she wrote the book, The Upside of Stress. But these centurions and these people in these blue zones, they try to banish stress from their life. They eat plants. They don't eat a plant-based diet, but they eat plants as part of their regular diet, and most of them follow more of like a Mediterranean diet, what we would think of as a Mediterranean diet. Fish, whole and natural foods that, guess what? They're usually gathering themselves from either the local farm or their farm, and they're cooking it fresh. So it's not something that's been processed and then cooked. It's whole and natural foods that they're eating. And they do drink alcohol, but they drink it in moderation. And also, interesting to know that the alcohol, or the wine, really, it should be, I'm saying wine, most of them drink wine. The wine that is produced outside of the United States has more antioxidants than the wine that's produced in the United States. So I'm not saying if you go to the wine store and you buy a bottle of wine from Italy that it's going to have more antioxidants, but that's kind of what this whole centurion research that I did suggested. So if you're going to drink wine, drink it in moderation and try to find wine that's high in antioxidants naturally. And then the other thing that they do is they put their loved ones first. And I think, I might be going out on a limb to say this, but I think the family unit in America has gotten away from that a little bit. We're not really paying attention to our seniors, and we don't look up to them as being like the rocks and the wise people of our family. We're quick to kind of dismiss them and push them out of the family rather than embracing them and understanding that they are the wisest people that we have around us. So they put their family first. So do something today that your future self is going to thank you for, and maybe you'll be a centurion creating your own blue zone right in your neighborhood.